anyone to protect me. Facing this world alone is so difficult and hard for me. I have no one to hold my hand, no one to guide me through success and failure, no one to take care of me when I'm sick, no one to give me a hope of getting better tomorrow. I don't have any meal, I don't have any hope. If I want to sleep, I rely and depend on my cotton box. For warmth in cold season, I simply depend on Boston. Because hope is lost, I have no one to give me that good night's sleep, even as I go to sleep. I am but just an orphan.
Death. So cruel that you had to take away my parents when I was just a little boy. Is it my fault that I had to lose my mom and dad when I was just 3 years? Barely 2 days after you buried my parents, you sent us back into the streets. We had different names when our parents were still alive. But nowadays you've given us a new name. You. Yes, you. Call me a street kid. You say I am a nobody. I am nothing. I can do nothing. You say your children are the only children, and yet I'm a curse from the devil. Okay. Since you've done much of the talking, let me tell you, we are humans just like your children are humans. We can do that your children can fail to do. We can be successful. We can be counted in the society. Do not look down on me simply because I am an orphan. I am but an orphan.
Why? Why am I looked on with such dispute, with such hate and anguish beside your eyes? All I see is a hate driven towards me. I'm a human just like everyone else. I don't know why, but every time I look at you, you almost feel like you want to spit into my face. I'm a human as well. Treat me like one of you. For I was born of a mother as well. I was made from the same maker that you were made from. Please, I am but an orphan. We are but orphans.
Desperately, helplessly, lonely, I cried. Countless times, going to bed on an empty stomach. I can't remember how much times my uncle took advantage of me. So I decided to walk to the street, to find that special person who understands my need, to find that special person who understands the name of an orphan. My fate changed when my mother and my father both died in an accident. The only asset that I have, the only name I have, is that I'm an orphan. The stories that I hear, the only history that I have, is that my father was a director at a big company, that my mother was an accountant to a very big bank. When I walk to these big shops, seeking and lending my hand for help, all they tell me is that I am nothing but a criminal. Is there anyone out there who's bothered about what I eat? Is there anyone out there who wonders about the girl's safety? I find comfort under the train. When the rains go, I find comfort under the drainages. Men have taken advantage of me because there's no one to protect me. I'm an orphan, and that's my name. Just from the clothes I wear, I have no place in society. I have no reputation to carry. That's why I fold my hands, hoping for a better tomorrow. With nothing to eat, with nothing to feed, only but water from the drainages, because I am nothing but an orphan.
I wish we knew how to wish. I wish I could dress properly. I wish I would eat 3 times a day like every one of you. I wish I would have parents like you do. I wish I had a bird. But they're just wishes. I wish I would go to school, but they're just wishes. We're still dressed in rags. We still depend on leftovers, because if we're left over, then our stomachs will be left over. We're still those kids who cross the road down the streets looking for where to sleep. We are but orphans. I wish I had a father, someone to teach me life's battles, someone to call me a hero even when I'm a zero, someone to encourage me, someone to take me to school. They say life is a teacher, but I think we're on extra lessons. What have we done not to deserve the smiles that you have? What have we done not to attain the education that you have attained? Are we not good enough? Don't we have the same blood that you have? It hurts me. They say it's a free world, but I think we belong to another world. There are 5 things that we cry for: education, a better home, parents, someone to feed us, and someone to tell us that we are cared for and we are loved. This comes as a challenge to every one of you who's seated. Every time you see a young boy like this, a young girl like this, bring it into perspective and think about it. We cry for a better life. Jesus said, "Bring the little children unto me," but you're the first persons, you're the first people to push us away from church. Take care of us, love us, and feed us. Anyway, I have no better words to encourage you, because I am but an orphan. I am but an orphan.
I am but an orphan.